Do one more. Do one more. We're good.
The bracelet stabbed my finger or my wrist.
Oh my god,
wait,
dude,
wait.
this is
This is why
such a bad. I'm tangled up.
we needed someone. That's why we needed a third.
Dude,
Oh fuck! It's in there.
grab it.
I'm trying. And now the little now fuck. This isn't even. This is like slapstick. Fuck! I'm not. Oh no.
The pillows are comfortable.
It's well once you're comfortable, the pillow's comfortable, but you need to be comfortable. All right, I think we're good. Everything's
All right, intro song.
Oh yeah, ready?
Yeah. That's it.
How come there's no producers for like Florida or not Florida? Not Florida. I was gonna say country music.
There are, but it's not the same.
It's just one guitar. They're like, guys, listen to this, and it's just one strum.
Boom.
But we're gonna do it for 3 seconds longer.
I tried really hard on that. I'm a little embarrassed.
I really do love
I don't
shitting
know,
on
maybe you didn't like it.
country music.
No, it's so. I had a conversation with someone the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, what kind of country artists are you into?" I was like, "I'm not." He was like, "What? Come on, you can't like it. Don't be pretentious like that." It's like, it's not that I don't want to like it, but it's just like made for like the biggest common denominator 9 times out of. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's good country music, but like 9 times out of 10, it's made for the biggest common denominator, and it's just like. I can see how it's supposed to be good and how it's trying to be good and how it's trying to be palatable, but I just can't enjoy it.
Well, there's really good like country, like Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, but like, then he was like, "Oh yeah, I really like Morgan Wallen," and I was like, That's
Yeah,
not-
well, nothing modern. Country music. Country music is like Disney Channel like TV shows. Like they had a time, but now it's like if you still like them, it's like you're a weirdo. And now if you still like them, like I think you're like a little
pedophile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It is a good genre, but it's not something like I'm gonna die hard for.
No,
I don't know. We're
welcome back. This is episode 4.
4. That's the most I think we've ever gotten.
We got to 15 with Slumped. Well, we were on 15. I think we did 5 because they were on 10 once we started doing.
So we were on. So wait, and when you say on, we didn't record 5th.
No, we did 5.
Okay.
We did 10 through 15.
Yeah.
So one more episode of this, and we break our record.
And we need to break it.
Come on.
But yeah, so welcome back to the Take 4 podcast. We don't need to do the names every time. I don't like the names every time. It's like
weird.
If anything, just look. Or I mean, I'm sure we can put them in a bio or something.
Yeah. Oh, I do put them in. I do all the work. You forget that, and you don't even pay attention to the work that I do. Because if you did, then you would know that your name's in the bio. This is why we never made it past 5 episodes.
We're gonna cut it out. We're gonna cut it out. Well, here's the thing, right? You wouldn't have to be doing all the work if we had a third person, and we did have a third person, and now they're gone.
Yeah. Chooch is no longer with us today or
Ever.
moving forward. Chooch passed away this past weekend. It's been rough on my family. It's been rough on those around us, those that were close to Chooch. Obviously, but I mean, it's gonna be rough on this podcast.
Yeah, man, she was a really big help, and we're gonna miss her. I mean, none of us knew, like, it came out of nowhere.
So young.
The good die young, and apparently the good also get ran over by a mail truck.
You don't need to call out.
Run over by a mail truck.
Dude, it's not important.
I'm just saying, like,
I know, but my family right now would appreciate like some.
But they
like,
drive really slowly. So it's like either they're a reckless mail, and I've never seen it. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know, but like it's really disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
But she just passed away this past weekend.
I know,
we
but
lost her.
when you told me,
morning.
it sounds fake.
Well, Chooch is gone.
I know, but it's like, have you?
If it was fake, would she not be here? Do you think if it was fake, she wouldn't be here right now?
Yeah, but like people survive getting hit by like a bus.
Chooch was built different than other people. For better or for worse, she was different. Worse. She just died, and you're doing this.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If I died to, because it's like, dude, they also,
Dude, if a bus hit you, the bus would be broken. All right? So don't come attacking Chooch.
Why am I getting attacked?
Dude, I just think it's real fucking disrespectful. Chooch is gone.
I just don't see how
Chooch isn't here.
a mail truck can get enough momentum from up the block, from up the block to down the block to kill somebody. And I don't think she's dead because you told me that, and I just don't think it's possible. Also, there's sometimes multiple stops. Most of the time they're walking. So did she just get attacked by a mail carrier? That makes sense. That sounds realistic. But you're like, I can't tell you the details, but it involves a mail truck, and I won't believe.
Chooch is gone. At the end of the day, here, mail truck or not, she's gone. I don't think we need to dwell on it. I think
there's holes in the story, so we shouldn't dwell on it.
Is the podcast gonna move forward? Yes or no?
Well, we need to at least get past 5.
Chooch isn't going to be here for 4 or 5 or any moving forward. So
yeah, you say that.
Are you here with or without Chooch?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here without Chooch. I was here before Chooch, and I'll be here. I am here after. I'm here after. Apparently, I'm here after. And honestly, like, yeah. I mean, if I would have known it would have took that much to get her out, I wouldn't have had her on in the first place. I just don't.
You think she was weak?
I'm not saying she's weak, but
she carried episodes 1 and 3. 2 was
no one could save. No one could save that one. 2 was like, we should delete that once we have enough episodes. And
well, it also is like the most important,
which is so funny.
It was the most important, and we dropped the ball. We could have just re-recorded it.
Yeah, why didn't we?
It was bad. It was bad all around.
I think we were like, let's commit to it. We make a lot of dumb decisions. In the moment, they seem like the right decisions. Here's what I like about us, is we will commit hard to the worst decisions because we're like, we need to make sure we're committing.
It's like a character thing. It's like, yeah, but it's my decision. We're going to.
Yeah, when it's like, it could also, people could have just never seen that.
Yeah.
We could have just not put it. We probably, you guys lost. So anyone that was interested in coming back.
The first one got like 200 views. The second one, 15. I've also been afraid to promote it. I haven't done any clips. None of that.
Well, it's that's so,
we'll see what the third gets. I'm afraid to post the third.
The third was better. The third was compared to 2 way better.
All right.
But regardless, though, R.I.P. Chooch.
Rest in peace,
and
Chooch. Let's move forward without her.
Okay. There's been a lot going on right now. Something that you really care about, baseball.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I'm holding it like this? It's comfy.
Is it making noise?
No.
You're good.
It made noise.
It
made a little noise. I was like, fucking, I have to stay here. Okay, but anyways, yeah, you care about baseball.
Yeah.
Tell us about how baseball is like the country music of sports.
No, stop. The country music of sports is basketball.
Wait, what? No,
who gives a fuck about basketball?
Dude, that's such a crazy take. You know what's really the country music of
hockey.
No, boxing.
No, boxing.
Back in the day, boxing was so big and important, and now it's sad.
We should do a segment, like a sports segment, where we talk about like sports headlines, but like, okay, I don't know if you'll agree with this. But, like, I know like enough about sports to like be into sports and to like sports, but I don't know sports.
I don't know. All I know is like.
So like I'll know the headline, but I won't know the details. I'll be like, damn, did you see he got signed for like 200,000? They're like, it was 200 million.
Exactly.
Like, oh.
Yeah, and he's like, and he's defecting from like North Korea. Like that's not like a real thing. He's dead.
We should do that. That should be a segment.
Yeah, we should do that. We should do it, and I need to stop touching it. It's for sure making noises.
I'll start conversations with people about sports that like I'll know the start of the conversation, but then they get to the middle and they'll be like, "Well, yeah, don't you? What was that team he played for?" And I was like,
I also only want to talk what I started the conversation about. I don't care anything else after.
Yeah.
Unless it's UFC. If it's UFC, I'm really into it and I'll go for hours. But if I bring up like, I don't know, football, I'm like, did you see that guy almost like died with that like tackle? And they keep going, and even like about not even the sports, just the guy itself. It's like, all right, I was here for this.
I could do like the first 3 back and forths of the conversation, but then they start bringing up numbers and like history.
When people bring up statistics and history, it's like I zone out immediately. You know what I realized, and I think this is healthy? Zoning out of conversations is good for you.
You should always be like 50%
In and out.
in and out, because you got to be aware of you're not gonna know what's happening around you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be aware.
It helps you out. Because recently, I was in a conversation, and I'm talking to somebody, and I'm out, in and out,
Okay.
like every other sentence. And I hear someone on the other side they go, "Oh man, I couldn't help but hear like you guys talking about your dad," and it had me, you guys' dad like passed away, man. That's a lot. It got me thinking about like my dad.
And how
And how, like, he also passed away. And I think I heard one of them go, our dad didn't pass away. We were just talking about our dad.
he just wanted to bring up his dead dad.
Yeah, and then I just walked away because I was like, I don't even want to be around this. I was like, that's going to be a conversation. I don't. That's when
You walked away from the conversation you were actually a part of because of the
to not be a
conversation you
part of
didn't.
Yeah, because those are, see, you need to know when to be in and out, and you would for sure need to know when you need to be out.
Yeah, that's important. Can we go back to the baseball thing?
Yeah.
I was really excited. So back to why I want to start a sports segment. Right now is the World Baseball Classic, which is an international tournament. Like it's the international tournament for professional baseball, and it's making me get back into sports the way I used to be when I was like a little kid. Like, cause like on the playground, I feel like I knew more about sports and like was able to have those conversations in like you know, like 5th grade or like with your buddies than I do now. Like I also don't have people to have those conversations with, but this tournament has made me so excited for watch sports because you're seeing like it's either a big ass blowout or a crazy upset or just like a good game in general. So I don't know. I've been really excited, and Mexico is doing well so far. They're playing Puerto Rico as we speak. I'm not going to check the score until the end of this podcast, but I don't know. It's just fun to watch. Like we saw the first half of this game, and already there's been like it's getting you into baseball. Where like you're like, oh, this is tense. I understand why I feel like this.
I really like the jerseys. They're really good jerseys. The Mexico jersey is really nice.
Yeah, they're cool. But like when I said I wanted to have a sports conversation, I was hoping it would develop past like.
You don't like the jerseys though?
It was cool, but like that's a womanly comment.
Yeah, I don't think it's a womanly comment to appreciate good jerseys.
They're cool.
What do people buy?
Jerseys.
They're not buying. It would be womanly if I was like, dude.
Tickets.
No, nobody's buying tickets. No one's buying tickets.
When I was looking, so like at the start of the tournament, like everyone plays each other in their respective pools, and then there'd be games like I was looking, it was like Israel and who else? It was like Israel and Nicaragua. I could get a ticket for $3.
No way. Are you serious?
I'm getting a call from. It's Kyle.
Text him and say we're recording now. Give me a sec. No, but $3 is disrespectful. And also, why the fuck was Israel there? From what I heard, like they lost every single game badly.
Well, you know what their nickname is, right? Like they're really good. They're the
What's the nickname?
The Palestinian Bombers.
Are you serious?
Well, that's what they go by. Watch, bring it up to Mike when you see him today. Be like, what's up with those Palestinian bombers? They weren't.
I think you know what's crazy. Mike would be Mike is one of those guys you could talk baseball with, and also he would not only probably agree with the Palestinian bombers, but yeah, no, I just can't watch it. Is it bad that every impression I do of a Jewish guy is just Norm Macdonald? I don't even think he's.
He left a
Jewish.
voicemail.
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Read it.
Who's leaving voicemails? It's 10 seconds long. Oh, I think he just forgot to hang up. Oh no, he didn't.
Did you get that in it? This is
Okay, I'm gonna play it. Can I play it?
Yeah.
Yo, Diego, I'm about like 30 minutes away from your house, so I was gonna leave. I was just letting you know. Anyway, see you soon. Peace.
All right, I guess he's coming. This
very
is cool.
informal. He could have just texted that.
He did. He did send a follow-up text.
Well, here's one thing that's cool. Well, I don't know. Baseball's pretty sick. It's one of those only sport. It's like soccer where like it's like an edging sport where like you're just waiting for something to happen, and when something happens, it's so fucking huge.
It's like, it finally happened.
Dude, what really got me into baseball was last season when it was the Padres were doing really well, and it was going against the Dodgers, and I was in the middle of PB, which is Pacific Beach, and there's a bunch of bars, and as they're doing good, I'm like getting hyped. I'm like, yeah, and I would shout stuff like, "Who the fuck's a Dodgers fan in San Diego?" And there'd be a group of like Dodgers fans right in front of me.
Yeah, that's like a rivalry that's like rooted in like
Racism.
real hatred.
Well,
I
it's just
wouldn't say
Mexicans.
racism.
It's just Mexicans.
On both sides, though.
Yeah, it's just Mexicans.
No one
against
hates Mexicans more than other Mexicans, and I think that's why that rivalry exists.
Yeah, that's a good point. The biggest rivalries for Mexicans. Oh, first off, Mexicans are always rivals with everybody.
Did you hear someone talking? Was that just me?
I hear a dog. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
Back
to
ready. 1, 2, 3. There's also like.
Are we gonna cut that?
No,
Okay.
we don't have the budget for that. Time for that.
I do the work.
Was 18 minutes?
Who's we?
Why are you bringing this up now? Also, you act like I don't want to do it.
We need to talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
Let's move from baseball. I'm tired of the what did okay, back to baseball a little bit.
Let's move to
What pissed me off is we're watching we saw the first half of the game and
first we see this guy. I thought it was just a
go. No, because you're stepping over what I'm telling.
Okay, go first, then I'll go.
Well, okay, so we're just watching the game, and then there's just like this like ominous figure behind home plate sitting in like the first row, and you can take it over.
And he looks familiar. That's all I want to say.
We're beefing heavy today.
We are, and out of nowhere too, on camera. I'm beefing with everyone though. This is a very beef heavy week.
This is Carlos's downfall.
This is 8. There's like 8 people I'm beefing with.
All right, but so to tell them who we saw on TV,
so at first they go, "Is that 6ix9ine the rapper?" And then Diego goes, "No, that's a black guy." And then I go, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." I'm like, "But I'm like," and then he goes, "Wait, is it 6ix9ine?" And then we see him do like just a general hand movement, like how 6ix9ine does, and we're like, "Oh shit, that's 6ix9ine."
Here's the thing: 6ix9ine paid me $1,000 to call him a black guy.
Well, here's the thing. He looked super. It's weird. As time progressed, he got like you could see his skin was lighter. He was super dark when we first saw him.
I think it was just all the face tats were like
it's
low
just
resolution.
the skin, which is also it's crazy.
But it's so we look.
What a random.
We
sighting.
look and we see that it's 6ix9ine. He's literally front and center of the screen. Like you have the pitcher, the batter, the umpire, 6ix9ine.
A lot of empty seats around.
All you can see. Which honestly, who would want to sit around him?
Actually, well, that's what I'm saying. Is that because of him? Yeah, he stinks, and it's like dude. The type of stink where like you walk by and it like stays.
Here's what was embarrassing is that like we look at him and we're like, oh man, what is he doing here? Isn't that random? He stands up, he's wearing a Mexico jersey, and he has a Mexican flag wrapped around his neck like a cape, and it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, dude, we need better Mexican celebrities.
Do we have to claim him?
Well, I thought he was Puerto Rican for the longest time. He's from New York.
I thought that's why like he was okay to say the N-word because they're like, but he's Puerto Rican. He can say it.
Yeah,
Which I don't.
A lot.
I didn't know that was a rule, but like I thought that's why he was getting away from.
Well, you see, it's a lot. Fat Joe does it a lot.
And Puerto Rican.
Yeah, they just have different rules in New York. Yeah, I thought it was like the law of the land.
If he's not Puerto Rican, maybe he is and he's not claiming them. But like you can't.
I could have sworn he was claiming Puerto Rican for the longest time.
I don't know, but it's just so upsetting that like that's our representation on a like international level.
Mm-hmm.
That's who people have to see. It's like we need it.
And then he was dancing. He was doing his little dance.
It wasn't good. Kids were taking pictures with him. It's like don't take pictures with him, kids.
Why do kids love him? Also, it's always kids fans.
Oh my god!
He always has kid fans, and their parents are happy.
We need like Mexican American celebrities are either like.
Super whitewashed.
No, not whitewashed, but they're celebrated for being like, "Hey, I'm Mexican," and they're like the caricature times 10. Like Cheech and Chong, like the first Mexican Americans don't like to wake up early. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it's like they're either the caricature of a Mexican, and that's why they're venerated, or they're just like non-existent.
Yeah.
Name a Mexican American celebrity that's like that's just like passively Mexican and isn't. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's either it's the caricature thing, or it's like their whole identity is them being a Mexican person. That they're like a famous Mexican,
There's no like passive.
Or
Mexican
there's
Americans.
like, or they're like Mexican, but they're like, oh yeah, I'm Mexican. There's no middle where they're like happy to be Mexican, but they're not like it's not their whole vibe, except for like maybe like the directors.
Jenna Ortega,
Jenna Ortega's, but I think it's more of like
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. Is Ice Spice Mexican?
She can be.
Yeah, if Ice Spice was at the game,
That's different. See, I would claim that. I
Dude.
would pray she's wearing one of our jerseys.
what if she was wearing Puerto Rico?
It's heartbreaking, but you know, Romeo and Juliet could do it. Why couldn't we?
I couldn't watch the game if I saw her and she was like dancing every time they scored, and people are clapping.
For her, not the game.
No, yeah, they're just
Like, hey,
clapping.
hey, hey, hey. She's dancing for 3 innings straight. Nothing's happening. They
She's
stop
just
the
doing her
game.
pose. we need. See, that's what we need. We need Mexicans doing poses. that
They're
will
just
bring
like
us
this,
back.
like asleep
Yeah.
with the-
What's a Mexican pose? That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, we do love to point. Dude,
We're big time pointers.
We love to point. We love to stare. We love to make comments that are way
Loud
too
as
loud.
fuck. So we're at the mall earlier. I'm with my dad, right? And we're walking back to our car in a parking lot, and the parking lot's pretty much empty, right? And there's this chick who's backing in her Jeep, right? And she opens her door as the car's moving, and she's like steering the car, looking down at the floor to see how close she is to like the sidelines. And my dad goes, "What the fuck is she doing?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "There's nobody around her. She has to check where she's going." You know, and she like looked, and I was just like, "Oh my god, they don't know how to like." You can talk shit about someone. It's okay. Let's all
Well,
talk
it's so
shit about
normal
someone,
in society.
but don't do it while they're listening.
the problem is they do it, and then when they listen, they're like, "They heard that." That's the problem. I remember one time I had my grandma was on the bus. I was gonna say I had a grandma.
I had a grandma on the bus.
One time I had a grandma. We've all been there. My grandma was on the bus, and she saw this woman eating an apple with no teeth.
No teeth.
So what she was doing is she would grab the apple, give it to her like grandkid or something. He would chew it and then get the pieces and she'd chew it and then eat it. So she kept doing that, and she was like, "Oh my, you can't do that." And I'm like, "Stop." She's like, "Stop talking." She's like, "Everyone's looking at her." It's like, "It's just you. Stop doing that." And then she's like, "But it's an ass. Like, look at it."
I took my mom to a mic one time,
Mm-hmm.
and so we park and we're walking downtown, and she's doing this, and then we're stepping over homeless people as one does.
That's downtown culture.
Yeah, we're stepping over them, and she's like, "Oh my god, look at this place. Look at that guy. Is that a crack pipe?"
And it's just a guy laying
Like,
down.
he's like-
He's not. What is it? A pose? A crack pot?
I was like, "Mom, stop! Don't point it out." She's like, "You got to be aware of your situations." And I was like, "But you don't have to vocalize it to everyone around you." She was like, "It worries me that you're not like this while you're down here." I was like,
And she's like, yeah. I mean, like, dude, it's what's so crazy about that is living in downtown is probably the worst conditions of anywhere you could live. So expensive.
super convenient though.
It is super. Well, for some people,
Also super inconvenient.
super. Well, my thing is like, how do they even say like, dude, do you love the smell of piss in the morning? Because you can't walk around. And
Do you like stepping and avoiding roaches?
exactly roaches, rats, just the random crazy people you have to deal with. Do you like not being comfortable with walking home at night around your house?
Do you like people that talk to themselves?
Do you like people who talk to themselves and then talk to you and ask you for help?
Do you like getting flashed?
Do you like getting stabbed?
Do you like anything? Nah, I don't know. You won.
It's
You
not.
won.
It's not close to
You
anything.
won.
Also, well, downtown's what's downtown close to?
Yeah, but it's close to everything, but like it just takes a while to get to the freeway.
The
So
freeway.
like once you get there, it's probably like 10, 15 minutes anywhere. But it's 10, 15 minutes just to get to the freeway. So it's
yeah.
like
Also, dude, it's people do not care about just walking.
yeah, it's not like it. Even if you wanted to just like walk around down there, there's very limited. Like there's not like grocery stores close by within each. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can't
Yeah.
walk sustainably. We got like 5 minutes.
Mm. We're gonna end strong. Don't worry.
That's not a good sign.
We're gonna end strong. We always end strong.
I honestly just want to check the score.
What? We're gonna end early?
No, not end early. But
Check the score.
I'm not gonna check it yet. It was 4-2 when we stopped or when we started this.
And when we get back, it's gonna be 9-8. No, but we're winning.
Woo.
But then they come back.
Oh.
And then 6ix9ine starts dancing. And you're like, whose side were you on? That's someone when they die, they're not going to get like a posthumous album.
I hope not.
They're not.
Dude, I hope he doesn't get any more albums while he's alive.
Well, he's not going to get any. Well, also, he's dying soon. Over under 2 years. You know how in my phone I had like Jack Harlow in 5 years? And I was like, we could have just done a year. 6ix9ine in 5 years. Just like in 5 years, the 4th year anniversary of his death. That's what it's going to be for 6ix9ine. He's going to die when. Well, now's the time because nobody cares.
Now's the time for him to die?
Well, now's the time he is gonna die.
We're plotting people's deaths.
No, not. It's not a plot, but it's like the way
What does
life
this turn
goes. It's
into?
like it's not gonna
I want to
happen.
keep this podcast going if this is how.
It's not gonna happen peak when people are paying attention.
How's he gonna die?
He's gonna get murdered. Someone's gonna rob and kill him.
Okay, how would 6ix9ine get murdered?
He's gonna get shot in the face.
No. But how's that? Okay, you're 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the murderer going to kill 6ix9ine.
Mhm.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I need your most accurate representation of how you think.
Okay,
6ix9ine
I'm in a bodega. I'm going ah.
All right, I'm the robber. Ready?
Hey
man,
ah! He just makes one noise over.
come here, 6ix9ine.
Ah!
6ix9ine, is that you?
And then he's gonna run out. I'm gonna run out.
We're gonna go. Oh, hold on, because the murderer's wearing a shiesty, as they call it.
Yeah.
Hey, 6ix9ine, is that you?
Ah! Nah, he needs to do different stuff. What does he do? He does a lot of hand movements.
He's just autistic.
Am I just doing okay? He's doing a lot of hand. It's a lot of no. Here's okay, and then he just does this. No, come on, and he's just like giving you like a bunch of hundreds, but one by one, and that's how he does.
That was bad.
He's going too slow. He's going too slow. He's gonna shoot himself. He's gonna grab the gun.
Give it to me. I'll do it. Fine. You're taking too long.
6ix9ine's probably gonna die from AIDS.
No, well, he probably already had. You don't die from AIDS anymore. That's what I heard.
Not on my watch. You're just like, I'm not gonna let it happen anymore. Too many have fallen.
The AIDS has taken enough of my favorite people.
How many?
Just one.
Yeah, I think you know what they should do. You know how like rappers have TV shows.
Okay.
Like you'll see like
Fuck That's Delicious.
Fuck That's Delicious
a great
or
show. I
2
watch that a lot.
Chainz, Most Expensivest. They should do the same way they do posthumous albums. They should. It's like just the like 2 or 3 songs, and they just like make an album around it of like
okay.
verses. They should do like the rough cut of like an episode.
You're saying posthumous rapper shows?
Posthumous like they got another seat, and it's
it's
somebody walking.
It's Fuck That Was Delicious.
Fuck that was delicious. It's them going, we got this amazing, delicious like lamb shank fucking dinner, and it's Action Bronson eating McDonald's in a tour bus.
No, it was like we got this like steam cooked dumplings,
lobster,
and yeah, he would have gotten to eat it if he came. If he was with us today.
And then it cuts back to him walking around the city. Or no, it cuts back to him in a different restaurant, going like, that's delicious.
It's just like it's him. It's like, man, I would have loved to eat at your restaurant. Oh, they should just film a bunch of him just like, I would like to go there, and then
and then it's local rappers. It's local 6ix9ines.
I think New York's done.
Wait, why?
Because 6ix9ine is there. We have like 30 seconds.
In closing, Chooch is dead.
Chooch is dead, and I don't appreciate the disrespect that you were giving me earlier about it. So we could talk about that after off camera, but she's gone. She's not coming back.
Yeah. Explain how she died.
No. Because you didn't take me seriously when I told you the first time.
And
if you're gonna continue the disrespect on camera, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Okay. So she's R.I.P. Chooch.
Yep. She's gone. So I would just appreciate.
Chooch is gone. R.I.P. Chooch. We missed you. Well, can I just say something? Dying because you get hit by a.
Shut the fuck up. We're done.
Truck?
We're done.
Can I just say one last closing comment?
Go. You have like 30 seconds.
That's Lana. That's Lana. Dying to a mail truck? That's Lana. That's Lana. And that's how we remember Chooch.
Rest in peace, Chooch. Bye, Chooch.
It's a convertible.
I think that episode went well. Okay.
I remember what Chris said. He's like, it takes time, but also like.
Chris, which Chris?
5 seconds. We did it just with him. Chris Brown. He's like, it takes time, and also like we'll get better at it. We'll get comfortable. I genuinely think once I'm done with school, it'll be easier. I'll be like clearly happier. Yeah. And also, like, it's tough because like I'm tired and I want to take a nap, and it would be